there are theistic religions and atheistic religions. So आस्तिक संप्रदाय और नास्तिक संप्रदाय, और दोनों ही संप्रदाय सुंदर हैं। दोनों के मार्ग अलग हैं क्योंकि व्यक्ति अलग है। व्यक्ति के हिसाब से मार्ग चुना जाता है, व्यक्ति के स्वभाव के हिसाब से उसे अपना मार्ग अपने आप मिल जाता है। पर दो प्रकार के संप्रदाय है, आस्तिक और नास्तिक, थीस्टिक एंड अथीस्टिक। Within theistic religions, do you want to share some religions which you would like to consider theistic, or the ones which believe in the concept of God, the creator, God the coordinator, God the manager? Okay, Hindu is one. Zoroastrianism is another that believes in God. Yes, I agree with both of these. These belong to the theistic religions, the ones which believe in a personal God, right? And any atheistic religions? So Komal is here and she's sharing Sthanakvasi Jains. Okay. Christianity is a theistic religion. Jainism is an atheistic religion. Okay. Religions can be classified as Ishwarvadi, Nirishwarvadi, and there is an additional category called Niratmavadi, which doesn't believe in the soul also. Buddhism belongs there. Buddhism doesn't believe in the soul also. Yes, so Buddhist is Nirishwarvadi as well as Niratmavadi, doesn't believe either in God or in soul. But it believes in karma and reincarnation. It's a very interesting thing. So Sanatan Dharma is Astik Darshan, says Gaurang. Yes. The interesting part of Sanatan Dharma is the original word for Hinduism. And the interesting part of Sanatan Dharma is that it is having a diverse stream of schools within itself. You know, it is within Hinduism itself. There are so many categories which are theistic and atheistic. Yoga, even Vedanta actually, Sankhya, Mimamsa also. These are the systems of Indian Hindu philosophy, and you will be surprised to know that they are not theistic. They do not believe in personal God or deity. Yoga doesn't, Vedanta doesn't. So there is an additional category called pantheism within theism. So within theism, again, there are some categories, which is you believe in a person. Friends, that is how religions are classified. So I'm going to ask you something basic, that, you know, God is a larger category and it can be personal or impersonal. But each of us has to find our own unique relationship with God. And it is perfectly okay to believe in an impersonal God. But today I'm going to propose that believing in a personal God has another level of advantages altogether of practical relevance to life. That is the original Hinduism from the Vedic times. You know, the one in which you have all the gods, say Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh and their consorts, Saraswati, Lakshmi, Parvati. Or you look at Christianity, Judaism, which is Jews, you know, and Islam. All three have, and in certain ways even Zoroastrianism, all of these have a single origin in Abraham. And then Abraham had different children, and then you know, one branch became Christianity, the one which went down from Abraham until Jacob, you know, and the one which went from Abraham up to Ishmael became Islam. And they also believed in a single personal God. So these are various religions and their concept